Okay, now we will see how collections work, how data structures work, how we define our own classes. Okay, there are classes, there are records, there are structures, collection, different data types. So we import from collections, import this collections, and we have class collection. Okay, class collection. Define display function. We have roll number of the student, name. Okay, we have self, roll number, name. We have self dot roll number is equal to roll number, self dot name is equal to name, we should use student is equal to collections dot named tuple, and we should call it STU, right, for the student, and we have roll number, comma, we have name. Okay, these are the fields, and we should print, we should call record 1. Record 1 is equal to STU, and we should have self dot roll number, self dot name, we should have print record 1. Okay, and in the OBJ we have collection class. Okay, and here display we should have this column, and we have this display function obj dot display function, and we should provide roll number 100 and name Ali. Okay, let's see the output. You see, roll number 100, name Ali. If I want to get the name, okay, how to do that? For example, if I want to print record 1 dot name, N is capital. Okay, so this is case sensitive. Okay, only name. Then I should have Ali. There is only one record, and we have this printed here, this Ali, right? So this is how you define your own collection. Okay, this is not built-in collection in the Python. Okay, now we have used these collections. You see how data structure, these structures work. Okay, using Python collections, we use name tuple. This is tuple. Tuple means one record. Okay, we add a record and title is roll number and name. There may be password, there may be father name, there may be email. Okay, there are a lot of fields for the students. Okay, courses, and we have seen inheritance. We have course, we have student, we have teacher, we have assignments, we have lessons, all our classes. We can use all the classes here and use them to display using matplotlib all the data. Okay, convert the data in some JSON format, load it and display the data of previous 10 years, for example 20 years of students data. So this is how collections work. Now you have concept of tuples, dictionary, object-oriented programming, modules, packages, and object-oriented for properties, and collections. How you can use your own collections, and how you can use exceptions. So this is the time to use the libraries. For example, for the numbers, for the numeric problems, NumPy; for the scientific problems, advanced scientific problems, SciPy; for plotting visualization, Matplotlib or Seaborn; or you use this for the visualization and for the processing, for the algos. Okay, these are algos. This video is for the algos. Okay, algos, because that data scientist does algorithms. This is for the algorithms. How you define the classes, different classes, and use those classes. Different packages inside that every package, related classes are there, and you use using objects. Okay, and you use the power of Python. That is object oriented, right? Power of Python, classes, and the community, the support of the community, the classes, the modules, the libraries given in the given by external users. Okay, so you can use that. If you have watched this video completely, then you know now you have grip on Python programming. But how to use the different functions of the libraries, that is not a problem. When you use it, I mean, you can use you know how functions defined, how classes are defined. You can use those libraries, call those libraries, modules, libraries, and use them inside classes, and make your own application. Okay, so this was the video, and we will see now the graphics after this, right? Graphics and others, libraries, Seaborn and Matplotlib, and how those libraries work.